Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. And today you can see I'm back at Universal Studios Hollywood to check up on the park and have some fun, but mainly talk about the Halloween Horror Nights construction because there's a lot going on when it comes to that. So without further ado, how about you and I dive right in. And just like that, we've made it in the park. It's a little busy today. It is a holiday weekend, so I was expecting a crowd. And now that we're in the park, the first thing we're gonna do is head over to the studio tour. Posted 25-minute wait, not too bad. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. Look at all the concept art for the old King Kong attraction. Yeah, you know, honestly, they need to bring back the old King Kong. Yeah, this is so awesome. I totally remember that. Just got off the studio tour. Wow, look at the line now. The line is definitely not 25 minutes anymore. But very quickly, let me talk about the Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses that I was able to see on the tour. The first one right behind Transformers. It looks like they're starting to flesh out the little details on the facade, which is really cool. And as far as my guess as to what this might be, it looks something like a cityscape. Again, still really early, and it's very hard to tell what this could be. But yeah, my best guess right now is like some sort of cityscape, maybe some like office building or like a factory looking thing. I think it's in the realm of that. And then the only other haunted house I was able to see is at the Curious George surface lot. There's two of them that are being built right now, but only one of them has a visible facade, at least from the tram angle. And the windows that are appearing on the facade are looking like a little bit more gothic, so I don't know what this could be. Maybe it's a classic Universal Monsters haunted house, since they have been doing those the past couple of years, and I love the classic Universal Monster houses, so I'm fingers crossed that they do another one this year. And maybe that's what that is, because yeah, the architecture already, like on the window spaces, looks very like, yeah, gothic looking. So at least that's my guess right now. It could change next week when they put up more details, but some actually really good views of the Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses on the tram today. Made it down the first escalator. We're gonna be checking up on the haunted houses down in the lower lot, but here's your latest look at the Fast and the Furious progress. Yeah, really not too much going on this week. Just more work on the support areas for those massive columns that will go in. Can't wait to see that. Alrighty, first up, the haunted house that is located right behind Revenge of the Mummy. We still do not know any of the haunted houses this year for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. It's all still a mystery. I wish Hollywood was like Orlando and just started announcing everything. But yeah, some interesting developments happening behind Revenge of the Mummy. Some more details are starting to pop up on this facade. You also see the base coat has been applied to the facade. I don't think that's the final color. It might just be the bottom layer, and then the final color will start to appear in the next few weeks. But yeah, it's looking really good with the details. You know what? As far as a guess, that arch to me reminds me of like a massive like drainage pipe, like an underground pipe that you would see. That's the first thing that comes to mind, or maybe like a subway station like entrance. Other than that, I'm not really sure what the heck that could be. Again, nothing has been announced, so everything's just all guesswork. And yeah, I mean, this is exciting because I knew a while ago, I was like, okay, we're gonna start seeing some details in the next few weeks, and then sure enough, things are starting to get a little spicy on the facades. And then on the back end, nothing being built on the tail end of the haunted house, which is very interesting because usually they build a little bit extra on the back end there, but not this year. And then when it comes to the haunted house behind Transformers, yeah, really not much to see from this angle. Again, we saw really good views of the facade from the tram, but from here, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Now, when it comes to the Fast and the Furious project, really not too much going on over here compared to the last video. There's just some work happening in this section, putting in rebar into the ground, getting ready to pour the concrete for the next step. But off in the distance, that's where a lot of action's happening, because you can see they've finished the retaining wall, at least one of them, because there'll be multiple, just like we were seeing on this side. But also, more support columns are showing up over there. Well, foundations for support columns. So rebar is in the ground, and again, from this angle, they already look massive. So there might be another big element on that end, and that's looking like where the roller coaster is going to make its turnaround, like I've mentioned before. So maybe that's why the support columns are so large. But yeah, the fact that you can see the scale from this side of the park is pretty cool. Back in the upper lot, you can see they're continuing the work on this platform, which might be either another transfer track area, maybe a little like maintenance bay, but whatever it's going to be, it's very large. So it's nice to see some progress on that. And then moving over here towards the lookout near Super Silly Funland, really not too many changes from this angle either. And because of the holiday weekend, there are no crew members on site today. And I wasn't expecting anybody to be on site because of the holiday. So I was really curious to see if any more footings had popped up, but no, nothing this week. So maybe next week or the week after, we'll see a few new ones. The newest ones are these three right here. There's this one right here at the top, and then they kind of work their way down closest to the crane. But that's about it, really. Moving on to the haunted house that is located at the Parisian courtyard. The facade work has not started just yet, which is kind of interesting because last year I feel like the first thing they did was the facade. So this year it's a little bit different, and maybe in the next few weeks we'll see it go vertical. I'm totally getting like antsy pants when it comes to the announcement season because yeah, we haven't received any announcements for any of the haunted houses here for Hollywood. Orlando has already announced 6 original haunted houses, which by the way, I cannot wait for that. I love Halloween Horror Nights Orlando as well, and I try to get out there every single year. So I'm really looking forward to the original haunted houses out in Orlando. So I hope we at least get a couple originals. Usually they do like 2 or 3 over here in Hollywood, so fingers crossed that they do 2 or 3 this year. And as far as this location, if it's like the previous years, we might see another like Latin American haunted house. If not, then maybe something completely, maybe it's another IP in this spot, because we've seen some IP here before. But as far as this week, yeah, there's really no visual clues. There's no hints as to what it could be. So maybe next week. Now when it comes to the French Street view, we can start to see lumber pop up ever so slightly over the construction fence, which is pretty exciting. And just one more thing before I close it out, the new Despicable Me movie is coming out this summer. And to coincide with that, they have a bunch of merchandise. So look at this popcorn bucket. $29.99 for the popcorn bucket. And remember, you do get free refills on the day of purchase. What is this? It's a puzzle. Puzzle for $800 billion. No, $14 for that, for the puzzle. And we also have some cool pins right here. Universal always does a pretty good job on the pins, and they're usually a pretty good value. Yeah, 24 bucks for all these. Oh yeah, and then you gotta have the button-up t-shirt here. Let's see what the price is on this bad boy. Probably $1. $75. Ooh, it's a little expensive. Okay, Michael has discovered something interesting with the Minions plush. They each kind of have a different feeling to them.
Yeah, like this one is like very soft and just makes noise.
Soft, yeah. And this one's like a memory foam.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite because that's cool.
And then where's the other one?
It's like a, I don't even know.
Oh, it's like a balloon.
Kind of, right? Do you feel that?
Yeah. That's funny. That's actually kind of creative. And with that, I think that's going to do it for today's video from Universal Studios Hollywood. Yeah, just a very quick trip to the park. Yeah, the main objective was the Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses, so I'm glad there was some progress this week. Well, that is going to do it for today's very quick Universal Studios Hollywood video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Universal Studios or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. Be sure to check out my Instagram account by following the link down below in the description. And if you want to go a step further and help out the channel even more, you can hit the super thanks button. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.